Listening comprehension. Guidelines for the student. You are going to listen to 3 dialogues. Between each repeated dialogue, read out twice, you will also listen to the vocabulary list. You have a concise vocabulary list to help you with each text. The words that are explained are underlined in the text. You will also complete a series of comprehension questions while listening. Dialogue 22, a short story about the circus. Mary sprang out of her bed like she had never done before. Today was the day she had been waiting for ever since she saw the first billboard. The circus was coming to town. She skipped to her parents' room to shake them to life. Today's the day, she screamed, climbing up onto the bed and jumping up and down wildly. Once confident that her parents were awake and about to get up from their bed, Mary ran back to her bedroom to get dressed. She was changed in a flash and had finished tying her shoelaces and zipping up her jacket, all before her parents sat down for breakfast. "Oh, you were excited, little one," her father exclaimed. "Come on, sit down and have some toast. The circus doesn't open for another hour." Mary couldn't eat a thing. There were too many butterflies in her stomach. She sat on the sofa and stared at the big clock in the living room, as the hands of the clock went round and round. Tick-tock, tick-tock she heard. She wanted to cry. She was so excited and eager to leave, and time was going so slowly. "Right," whispered her mum as she popped her head around the door. "Let's go then, shall we?" Mary squealed, jumped up and ran out of the front door onto the bustling street in New Orleans. The year was 1924. It was a dark time in America. The era of the Great Depression was dwindling hopes and crushing dreams. On every street corner there was a jazz musician busking away, trying to bring home some money to put bread on the table. Mary loved the sound of a saxophone playing. She felt at peace and at home. The musicians told stories with the tunes they played. They could play happy songs to bring your spirits up, and sad songs to let you know it was okay to cry. Mary and her parents skipped along the street, past the market stalls, and crowds of laughing neighbors on this busy Saturday morning. When they arrived at the train station, they heard a deafening whistle, and saw big clouds of steam. "Hurry!" they yelled at each other, as Mary's dad gathered his giggling daughter in his arms and ran up the ramp, just as the train was pulling away. "Darn it," Mary's mum said. "We missed it by a few seconds." The family decided to walk instead of waiting for the next train, as it was only 2 stops away and the sun was shining. Mary couldn't believe her eyes when they arrived 25 minutes later. She could see all of the animals' enclosures, and tried to guess which animal belonged to which. She was looking once more at the posters at the entrance, whilst her father bought their tickets. She could see that the show would involve lions, lion tamers, elephants, monkeys, dancers, acrobats and fire dancing. She was in a world of her own when her father's voice snapped her out of it. "Mary," he said softly, "are you ready to go inside?" They all walked through the doors, and what Mary saw inside took her breath away.